Hey everybody, I want to do a quick video showing off a handful of albums I received recently. These are the Greta Van Fleet Strange Horizons live series. Now, the backstory on this is sometime late in 2021, I want to say November, I stumbled upon a link to pre-order Live from Nashville, which was a 2 LP concert recording from Greta Van Fleet. $50 on clear vinyl. And, I kind of thought about it and thought, I like them. I enjoy the band a lot. And I figured, sure, why not? I saw that it was limited to only 2,500 copies, so I figured, sure, I'll go ahead and I'll bite. After I placed the order, I ended up finding another link to 3 additional albums. So they actually put out a series of 4 in total live albums, limited to 2,500 copies each, and so ultimately, 10,000 copies total. And I ended up ordering all 4. Now, obviously the outlay on that a little bit high, $200 for 4 albums. But the nature of this, they were supposed to come out. The pre-order in November said that they would come out sometime in June of 2022. I recently got the notification that they'd be shipping. I think it was like either very late March or very early April. I got a shipping notification, and they arrived within a couple weeks of that initial notification. So what I want to do is just kind of share with you what these look like, and kind of give you just some thoughts. Now, I've listened to the Live from Nashville album. I have not had a chance to listen to the other 3, largely because they actually the first one, the Nashville one, came about a week ahead of the other 3, and those 3 came on Record Store Day. So I am still kind of digging through my pile of albums and haven't quite gotten to everything yet. But I figured let's give it a look and see how things are. Now, part of my other reasoning is, if you caught it, I did a video recently on the Smashing Pumpkins archive series, and it's a different, obviously this is a little bit of a different beast, but I thought it'd be interesting just to show a comparison to what these look like, if you saw the other one, and kind of give you my thoughts on like 2 very limited series that came out, and the differences, between price. Obviously the bands are different, but they're 2 hard rock bands. Obviously, Greta Van Fleet's a newer band than the Smashing Pumpkins, but there's some folks that just do not like Greta Van Fleet because they think they're a bit of a Led Zeppelin rip-off band. And then, of course, there's a lot of folks that like Greta Van Fleet because they sound a lot like Zeppelin. There's whichever way you fall. In this day and age, there's not a lot of hard rock bands coming out these days. It's a changing landscape in music. So just thought I'd give it a comparison and let you kind of judge for yourself. So the cover, very basic, but it's a nice gatefold. And as you can see, there's images from Nashville. Really nice gatefold. And then on the back, you have the track listing. It's an embossed lettering with kind of a foil inlay. Very nice. Very nice texture to that. Really solid jacket, solid gatefold. It's not clear wax. I'm not going to take out all the albums because all of them are the same clear, but it kind of gives you a sense of what that looks like. The other cool thing is they included book. So each one presumably has the same kind of idea. Nashville, Tennessee. We won't go through every single page, but you can kind of get a sense here. Greta Van Fleet, some images. And this is something that, just from doing that comparison with the Smashing Pumpkins, my disappointment with the Pumpkins is, they're charging $80 on their reissue or archival release albums. And the jacket is fine, but it's not a gatefold, and there's no lyric books or anything like that. It's just a really basic package. Now, I don't fault them for charging a lot because it is limited, and obviously the fewer copies you press, the price per unit goes up, and then you can see those are the dates that the music comes from. But here Greta Van Fleet's doing 2,500 copies each, and they got the fancy gatefold, and they got a booklet and nice colored wax, and they just a really nice job all around. So let's move on to the next one. All right, up next we have Greta Van Fleet live from Bridgeport. So Bridgeport, Connecticut. Someone that grew up on the East Coast. Quite familiar with Bridgeport, even though I don't think I ever visited. But again, we've got that gold inlay on the jacket. Let's open it up. And here we've got just some images, presumably of Connecticut. Really nice. Obviously, in the other one, I had replaced the sleeves. It just comes in a generic paper sleeve. So if we're going to criticize the production, obviously not a polyline sleeve. And then let's take a look at the booklet. See if there's any noticeable difference. It obviously says Bridgeport on the cover. Inside is just some coloring is a little bit different. It's basically the same. Not sure. No, that's obviously different. Looks like their minor league baseball stadium is where they played. So yeah, it's a nice package. They could have just repeated the booklet over and over again. It's good to get some actual local photos. All right, let's move on to the next one. All right, up next we have Greta Van Fleet live from Chicago. And again, that inlay, foil stamped, very nice. These, I think they lingered for a little while. They didn't sell out immediately, but they did sell out. I posted some pictures of this on a closed Facebook group I'm on, closed vinyl group, and everybody's freaking out. I was like, I wish I would have known about that. I would have ordered it. I'm like, guys, and I ended up going back and I found the link, and I was like, guys, I did post it. You didn't get it. I'm not going to pull out the records since we know what they look like already, but let's take a look at that booklet. We got Chicago, Illinois, obviously. Yeah, the crazy thing now with these is the price is on the secondary market. Just bananas. I saw one copy sold on eBay for $800. Can't remember which show. Somebody spent, I think, over $2,000 to buy a set of 4 of them. Think about that for a minute. I paid $200 to get the set of 4, and you can't even pay $200 for that now. And then we're going to finish up here with Los Angeles. All right, and our last one is Greta Van Fleet, Strange Horizons 2021, live from Los Angeles. a bluish. It's a little tough to see on camera, but the inlay, that foil inlay, is kind of a bluish color. All of them go with the album jackets, which is pretty cool. And we've got the inside gatefold. Let's take a look. So as I was saying, you know, these are just going crazy on the secondary market. Prices come down a little bit. You know, you always get that FOMO, fear of missing out initially. Flippers make a field day on those first couple days, and then prices retreat a little bit. What I've seen as of the filming of this video, getting down into more like the 350 to 400 range as opposed to the 5 to 800 range, but at only 2,500 copies a piece, 10,000 total. They're not printing any more of these, so it is what it is at this point. I mean, this is a very popular band. You can see a number of their albums are out of print as of right now, and the couple that are out of print, and those are going to come back into stock. They're not going to be out of print permanently, are selling for, you know, $150 and up, which is ridiculous. You know, it's just, this is a small band. They blew up. They didn't have the vinyl, you know, to meet the demand, and everything's just backlogged right now. But obviously this is a special release, and it is what it is. Those are the 2 dates in LA. But yeah, that is that. These are the 4 Greta Van Fleet albums. Again, Los Angeles, Chicago, Bridgeport, Connecticut, and Nashville, Tennessee. Hope you enjoyed this. I'll be doing some more videos soon. Be sure to give this video a like, smack that notification bell, and subscribe. And we will be back with more videos soon. Take care.